Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm trying something new today. I am out for my morning walk, and our habit this week is to move every day. Now, that's different for everyone, right? Oh, by the way, this is my neighborhood. I live at a place called Alki Beach in Seattle, Washington. It's very good for walking. But back to our habit. Oh, and I need to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Cami McNamara. I own WebCami LLC, and I've been building websites from right here at Alki Beach for 24 years. And I have a newsletter called Web Designer Habits. And each week I will email you a new habit to implement in your business to help you run your business in a way that makes you enjoy it. So you can sign up at webdesignerhabits.com. And if you wouldn't mind giving me a like and a follow on YouTube, I'm trying to build this channel. And also, I put this out on the WebCami Podcast every week as audio. So if you're listening on the WebCami Podcast, you're missing beautiful views of Alki Beach. So maybe tune in there. I'm normally out here really early. I came out a little extra early today because I have never filmed myself like this in public. And I have this, oh my God, everyone, there's like a huge blue heron flying. We have blue herons and we have eagles and we have osprey. There's a lot to look at here. So, but anyway, back to our habit. And if you're listening on a podcast, go check out the video. So this has been a summer where I have not walked as much as I normally do. My back has been bugging me for several months. It's getting better. And now that summer's almost over, I'm making conscious effort to get my ass out here and make sure that I am moving my body, but doing it also just for the mental aspect of getting out from behind my computer. That is not the best place to be all day. So, it's awkward to walk by people when you're doing this. I'm glad I'm out here early. So anyway, moving is different for everyone, right? I'm a walker. You might be a runner. You might have mobility issues, and maybe you just exercise sitting down. Maybe you haven't done any exercise in a really long time, and the thought of doing this is daunting. So maybe you just start out with 5 minutes, right? And maybe that's a quick walk into the backyard. Maybe it's in your home. Maybe you step outside, but the idea is that this isn't just about cardio, getting your heart rate up. It's more about giving your mind that break from work. So for me, it's a lot about listening to the water, or sometimes I'm listening to music. I'm always trying to just disconnect a little bit from work and enjoy my surroundings and remind myself that my entire life is not about working. And it's also about taking care of myself. I find this to be incredibly helpful for stress levels, especially in like dealing with clients or just having a little more enjoyment in my life and not always thinking about work, focusing on work, worrying about money. You got to just take a little bit of time and enjoy what's around you. Now, okay, I'll admit I have this amazing place to walk. But even when I was helping out my sister with my parents and I was spending time in California, just in her regular neighborhood, I found so much beauty in her neighborhood and just the areas that, people's yards, how they decorate for Halloween, or, the different types of plants and variety of plants that I didn't get to see here. Like I don't have in Washington that my sister has in Northern California. But it's just, you got to take a break from having brain on work all the time. And you need to do stuff that helps you both mentally and physically. And exercise is that. So school's starting soon. I naturally have this part of me that wants to restart every year around fall. Not at the beginning of the year. I want my New Year's resolution to be like a back to school thing. Yes, I still own a Trapper Keeper. I bought one. They brought them back, and I bought one when I was taking care of my folks at a Walmart. And I have that need to really start fresh and do things. And so that's starting for me today. So I'm going to get out here every single day, whether it's for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I have a girlfriend that I walk with at least once a month, and we do an hour around the neighborhood. And I really enjoy that too. So when you include somebody else in your habit, especially with exercise, you kind of have an accountability buddy. Doesn't mean you have to meet with them every single day, but you can work on this habit, more often. So, well, this is my turning around point for today. So, I need to look over here. I'm really just learning how to do all this stuff, and I don't edit. So this is just going to come to you just as I'm recording it today. But I hope you have a great work week. Again, I'm Cami McNamara. I own WebCami LLC. Webdesignerhabits.com is where you can get my habit. I do want to mention that some habits are daily, some habits are weekly, some habits are once a month, others are every 6 months. I'm trying to give this to people in a way that is easy to implement. I know for me, I will sign up for courses that are supposed to take a short amount of time. It'll take me a year because the implementation part is overwhelming when I'm trying to run my business. This shouldn't be overwhelming because you can start with 5 minutes a day and move to 10 minutes a day and then move to 20. Start with 1 day a week, then 3 days a week, then every day. You just incrementally work this into your life. All right, everyone, I'm going to sign off now and put my arm down. It kind of hurts. And I'll leave with the water. Normally you can see mountains and everything. Here's the Space Needle. Well, you can kind of see it right over there. So, all right, well, have a good morning. Bye.